Alright, welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Trails Beyond the Horizon with Calador. We are going to see what changed at Aramis. No other new conversations, but something else is going on. Should I head on over to the student council room? Yes. Phew. Thanks to everyone pitching in, we're about halfway done. Man, being student council president is a tough job. Yeah. Quit your grumbling. Don't forget, you've got me and Agnes with you. Just one last push and we can call this a job well done, new student council prez. Then I'll be counting on you, new vice prez. Taking over for Renne as student council president sure must be putting a lot of pressure on him. Agnes and I are going to have to do what we can to lend our support. As the new student council president, I've got to be stronger than this. All right, time to give it everything I've got. I'm glad to hear Miss Toa made it to the airport on time. Oh, and by the way, those snacks you brought us were very much appreciated, Van. Should be just what we need to get us over the finish line. Yeah, looked like you guys were in for a heck of a grind today, but hey, somebody's got to lend the new boss man a hand, right? Exactly. We should be able to finish by evening if we keep going at this pace. You and the others should do your best too, Van. Hey, that's my line. My, what an eager first year you are, helping with the student council duties like this. Yes, well, student council president Albert had asked me to, but is there even any room for me to help out at this point? Just jump right on in. You can worry about everything else afterward. But before that, could I interest you in some tea and a slice of cake? Really? Thank you! Jump right on in, huh? Ren's probably right. Alright, once I've finished having this cake, I'm gonna pick myself up and get to work. Oh, kiddo from Old Town, you have no idea how right Ren is. Watching them work together like this is making me want to jump in and lend a hand myself. But as much as I may want to, I shouldn't. For the sake of the student council, they need to work hard and overcome this on their own. Honestly, I should have been giving them more opportunities like this while I was still a student. I'm sure Albert and the others will manage somehow. Why don't we just sit back, relax, and maybe enjoy a cup of tea while we watch over them? Yup. True statements, Ren. True statements. Should I leave the school now? Yup. Had our conversations. All right, that leaves us with the Grand Circuit.
Off we go.
Where we have all of the Zoom. Phew! Riding a scooter feels really great. You're a good driver too, Lyle. Right? Well, feel free to let me know if you ever want to ride with me again. Also, please introduce me to any other girls who'd want to ride. Go to hell. You're an enemy of all women. Why are you being so mean? I don't think my feelings have particularly changed, but it seems like Xinyan's been more aggressive recently, or am I just imagining things? Well, I mean, you're not giving cause. At any rate, the scooter's a perfect movie prop. And not just for love stories. It could work for all kinds of situations.
This here'll knock your socks off.
frappe featuring that big new energy drink? Talk about the perfect remedy for hot summer weather. But it's apparently got a fair amount of caffeine, so watch how much you consume.
Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop, you can find all manner of
GR is fun to watch, but I'm a Z1 fan all the way. Because it's faster. It's as simple as that.
We even have rare items that were used in actual races. So take your time and enjoy your visit.
Rockets are getting a lot of attention these days, and while they're cool, ultimately, nothing beats Z1 cars for me. After all, you just can't get the same sense of racing excitement with other vehicles. Try GP Moto.
Anything strike your fancy?
A Zypha mount,
Here at the Grand Circuit Gift Shop,
so he can connect it to his motorcycle.
while viewing displays of the most iconic moments in our long history. Thanks. We even have rare items.
Hey, long time no see, Spriggan. You've probably heard, but they're doing a dry run for the GR Championship on the Grand Circuit right now. Lucio's there, representing us High Bloods. How about going to take a look? I'm watching the shop for Lucio, by the way. It's too bad I can't be there to support him. But, oh well. At least doing this is also helping him out.
Here at the Grand
Lucio's on the trial run they're doing right now. Why don't you go take a look? Of course, he'll be in the real race tomorrow for the glory of the High Bloods. As long as you guys are racing responsibly and not being menaces. Ta-ba-da? Ta-ba-za. Yes.
My thanks, Van.
Enjoy your bike. Hey, Gigi. I'm gonna go ride the Ferris wheel with Mommy. I hope Daddy can come next time, too. It seems you enjoyed the book I gave you. It also turned out to be a good experience for Gigi. Thank you, truly. Yep. Some friends of ours were very enamored of it. Welcome to the Grand Circuit's feature attraction, the Ferris wheel. Not only can you see the entirety of the circuit from the top, but you'll also be able to enjoy the breadth of the nature surrounding the outskirts of the city. Please feel free to speak to me at any time. I just did. Lulua. What the heck am I doing? Sela is getting serious, and here I am running away on my own. But at this point, what am I supposed to do? Girl, I got news for you. You just switched positions with your partner, because she was where you are now. I don't know. I just don't know. How did things turn out like this? Maxim looks great this time, too. At this rate, there's no doubt he'll win for the 5th time in a row. Unless Aslan beats him out. What's really amazing is how far Aslan has come. This time, he really will steal the win and snap that winning streak. I just know it. Peach Nectar.
What to do?
Doesn't look like there's anything valuable here. Okay. There's a shop over there. Look at all the stuff we got going on. Hello. The trial run for the GR Championship will be held today. No tickets are required for entry. Please feel free to go on in. It may not be on the same level as Z1, but the GR Championship seems to be slowly but surely getting more popular. There are a wide range of parties entering the GR, plus the 4 big car manufacturers are putting in a considerable amount of effort. It also has a different kind of appeal than Z1, so I definitely recommend it. So it's F1 versus NASCAR. Since they don't sound like Indy cars.
Performing shard search.
I thought there'd be some back there. Hey, I want to climb the wall again. Pick your handholds like you mean it. Don't freak out, Raph. Okay, Miss Betty. That's the spirit. Bouldering, eh? I'd like to try that sometime, if I get the chance. If you're doing red, it's only red. You're kind of... Guys, you're not... See, your left hand is on blue, your right hand needs to be about 6 inches, or your left hand needs to be 6 inches to the left. And then you're going to reach left, and bring your left leg up, and then push up so your right hand can catch hold. We can solve this. It's a thing. I love the thundering sound of Z1, but GR ain't too bad either. There's no way you can't watch this stuff while enjoying a beer. Oh, definitely NASCAR. Is it really okay for me to be the one heading to Basel? Fee's already on the way, but we're not working together on this, right? Think of it as a special designation. You won't be relying on her, as a rule. But you're not working separately either. Can't hurt to have two pairs of guild eyes on this. And there's no denying that Basel is the heart of the space program, much like the base toward Long Lai. You've really come a long way, Gray. Anyway, this sort of thing is expected of a senior bracer like you. I'm sure you can handle it. And if I believe in you, you should too. Right. I heard you were looking after that tomboy who was training here. Well, I was trying to, at least. I've got some concerns of my own there. Anyway, all right. Understood. I'll redouble my efforts. Well, the next generation is really coming into their own. Yeah, including Alvis. Zin's also busy, so Hazel and I are handling the day-to-day work and assigning personnel. But it's nice to get together like this occasionally, especially since Kirschheim is also here. I've got some concerns, but to avoid causing problems for Zin, you just have to keep things running somehow, you know? This morning started off with a bang. Looks like we need to stay sharp. Sorry, but I'm about to head out on a business trip. I'll worry about Lashkar, if that's what you're talking about. Don't fret so much, Gray. Seems like you've taken a liking to that kid. In fact, you've taken on a mentor role for that junior bracer gal, too, come to think of it. I'm a little worried about her. I hope Regina is on top of things. Maybe I misjudged him, too. He seems like one of our most promising new guys. I just swung by the capital to make my report, so I have to return right after this. We'd best keep an eye on what's going on around Oracion, too. Ewan fought to the end and died protecting that city. We owe it to his memory. Oh, looks like you've already started. You did me a solid taking care of that thing. We're in this fight together. Let's help each other out, okay? You say that, but it feels like I'm the one who's doing all the helping. Well, you voluntarily took over a number of tasks. This is your reward. We're always short-staffed. I'm glad to see young people growing into their own. You and us, we're in this fight together. Let's help each other out, okay? I was surprised that both Maxim and director Gotti came today. When I mustered up my courage and talked to them, they told me about the new movie that's coming out next month. They even asked me to help promote it. So please, make sure that you all go see Perfect Driver Zero. Looks like they've won you over. I need to make sure I go see Perfect Driver Zero the day it comes out. Please make sure that you all see it too.
Myself can't be beat.
Oh, really? You're not the only one selling pizza, buddy.
I'll be waiting for you.
In the summer, a beer garden is the only way to go. And if beer's not your thing, well, we've got an extensive cocktail menu too. Forget about work, let's get the party started while the sun's still shining. While it personally kills me to pass on a secret dessert menu, that'll just have to wait for another time. Oh, but we have so much. So much.
That was yummy. That was yummy.
Was it? Was it really?
That was amazing. Thank you.
Love me a sugar rush.
That was very well made.
More XP to all party members.
It's pretty filling.
Custard cookie. Here you go, Ketra.
Full.
Oh, well, fine.
That was very well made.
Pumpkin chips.
I can't take another bite.
That was simply delicious.
Defense +4. Strawberry Olay. Muscat. Muscat peppermint tea. Genmaicha. Fruit Olay. Maximum energy. Macmillan blend. Yes, let's give you some more of that back. Also the frozen cooler. Here you go, Judith. Have some bitter tea. It'll do you good. That was a lot of stuff. Okay. 40 dishes sampled. We'll take it. How about gourmet? Oh, hey.
All right.
Add a review.
Sheesh. Talk about obsessed.
The maximum energy gives this stuff, surprise, surprise, energizing in your face flavor. Should do wonders for beating the heat, or as a post-training pick-me-up. 3 stars.
All right. I'll put it on the blog.
Thanks, boss.
This ice cream has a bunch of different flavors mixed in, adding a real layer of complexity. Even just appearance-wise, that beautiful swirl of colors it's got really sets the mood. Okay. Well, we have a little bit of a food blog, so sure. All the things. Haven't had that one yet. Haven't eaten that one. Owned. But we need to make that one. Brothless Dandanian.
If I have to.
Oh, you have to, Aaron.
Some bachelor cooking.
All right. Well then, boyos. Giordano.
Nothing beats knocking back a cold one after a long shoot. Now then, Maxim, Giordano. Apologies that these are non-alcoholic, but go ahead and drink your heart's content. I insist.
Of course. A toast to director Gotti and his latest work, Perfect Driver Zero. My acting career's about to rocket up to new heights. I can feel it.
Hell yeah, brother. The street racing scene's turned out pretty sweet. How's about you and me go clashing wheels in a real unofficial street race sometime?
No, I think I'm all right. I've done more than enough of that with Van to last me a lifetime.
Careful, champ. Let that head get too big and karma's gonna come down on you like a ton of bricks. I'm well aware of that. Thank you very... Wait. Well, if it isn't Van and Judith. Oh, and do my eyes dare deceive me? Dare deceive me? Or is that the Beauty's Blade? Come to accept all those offers I've sent out at long last? I'm afraid not. And even if I were interested, I wouldn't appear before you without notice. You don't have to answer so seriously, Elaine. He's already off in his own little world. But anyway, you finally wrapped up shooting for the new Perfect Driver movie, huh? That's right. This one delves into the origin story of the first entry's protagonist, Louis Adler. It's director Gotti's latest work. He handled the planning and screenwriting, while the production side was helmed by Vegas Films. It's set to premiere as soon as next month. Believe you me, I've pulled out all the stops on this masterpiece for the ages. With Giordano as our consultant, we got on the city roads and shot the greatest stunt action street race that ever has or will grace the silver screen. And that's not all. It's got everything. Gorgeous gals, romance. Did I mention gorgeous gals? Oh, and titillating scenes that'll make the crowds roar. That's right, I'm talking the triple S. Sexy, scintillating spectacle. This is my magnum opus, my piece de resistance. You realize you say this after every project, right? Still, you do manage to one-up yourself each time, so props on that. Honestly speaking, this film's a pretty big stylistic departure from the first and second entries. That in mind, I have a feeling series fans might be split on it. Well, the thing's the stone truth. It's full-speed gaudy flair with no brakes. Shooting this flick was a gas and then some. The heat this cat brings is gonna burst through the screens and blow the crowd straight off their seats. It's feedback like that from the cast and crew that gets me grinning ear to ear. Alright, I'll admit, you guys are selling me on it. I look forward to seeing it upon its theatrical release. Yes! Better buckle up now, cause you folks are in for one hell of a ride. Oh, and on top of that, Maxim here will be teaming up with Aslan to help me out with a little extra something pretty soon. You can leave it to me. I'll get the job done. Maxim style. And while we're at it, I'll rope the Z1 buffs in and keep the hype going at 11 all the way to the premiere. By extra something, are you talking about that rumor that's been making the rounds online? Maybe, maybe not. I can't confirm, I can't divulge much, but let's just say it'll be an energizing promotion in more ways than one. Aslan has a part in the movie too, so the two of us will be splitting up from director Gotti and touring from city to city. As one of the leads, I need my fans on the continent over to join in the excitement. Is that really all you're after? Oh, is it just that you want to impress Yume, maybe? Okay, fine. I'll shoot straight with you. Yume still doesn't get that I'm a star, even after all this time. But just wait. Once I've grabbed the media by the horns, I'll finally be more to her than just that funny old guy. What? All I want is to hear her say, "Wow, Maxim's the coolest." Is that so wrong? Hey, we ain't about to argue. Shoot your best shot, champ. Oh, I see. Yep. Like, I see a thing. Was there a thing back behind? No. Okay. All right. Go talk to Maxim. Things couldn't be going any better for me these days as a Z1 racer and as an actor. I've been dancing around that issue with Paulette forever, but now I want to talk to her about it again. I get the feeling something's going on. Still haven't changed, huh, Maxim? Performing alongside true stars. I had such a blast. I overdid a little on the highway scene, but I'll just have to see it looks on the screen, baby. Giordano thinks he overdid something. He must have gone way over the top. We took our efforts to the next level for Perfect Driver Zero, including PR. I swear this is the year I beat Lamb and finally win the Leon d'Or at the film festival. We're keeping the hype going till release day, so get excited. We'll see. Hey, Rodney. The Z1 exhibition race is scheduled for tomorrow. I'm interested in the GR test run too, but prepping the Z1 car is my top priority right now. I can't afford to slack off if I want Aslan to win. What do we got? Zoom zoom. This is a way bigger turnout than I expected. Guess it isn't just the diehards who came to watch. If it's this popular now, GR's got a bright future ahead. Oh, hey. I recognize them. Pardon me for leaving you in my dust. Damn. Nothing for it but to overtake him at the next corner. I didn't come this far just to lose. Woo! Go, Lucio, go! Push that pedal to the metal! Keep your cool, Graham. You've still got a chance to pass him. So, you guys are taking part in this too, huh? Oh, Van! How goes it, Spriggan? Well, if it isn't Van's street racer friends and the high bloods of Arassian at that. I see now. You've entered your usual modified cars as amateur teams. Is it just your captains who are doing the actual driving? Graham and Lucio, yeah. No better stage than this to test your street racing chops, am I right? The registration limit and entry fee kept the rest of us in the stands, though. Whatever the circumstances, the zeal to test oneself is something to be admired. Oh, so, how are the standings? It seems as though your friends have the lead over the other amateur teams. They do, but, well, you know how much those two hate to lose. So they're playing to beat not just each other, but some of the more famous teams while they're at it. Isn't this still just a dry run, though? Not that there's anything wrong with being ambitious, but yeah, they kinda take it off the charts and careen over the edge. Like that. Lucio? God, I don't believe myself blundering this late in the game. Racer number 32, the front runner of the amateur teams, has made an unfortunate skid and rollover. What's this? Someone is catching up to him. Ah! Crap. Now I've done it. After all the effort I spent tuning it up for tomorrow. A startling error in judgment sends Racer 31 crashing off the track. The two amateur teams are now losing the lead they had maintained until now, one car after another. Luckily, neither driver appears to be injured. What are you doing out there, Lucio? Man, that scared the pants off me. One wrong move and they could have been goners. Either way, there's no coming back from this one. They're going to have to withdraw, landing them both in dead last. Oh, for the love of... I warned him, didn't I? The fact that they got off with only light injuries is the one silver lining. Given the damages sustained, however, on a battlefield, both their vehicles would end up abandoned as non-mission capable. Fixing them by tomorrow is impractical enough, but adjusting in light of today's results on top of that? What a mess. Just before the real deal, even. This is exactly why my uncle and I told him not to get too heated. Well, don't let it throw you off too much. I mean, it's not like these competitions are one and done make or break deals. Besides, having a few losses to work past only makes victory that much sweeter down the line, right? Obviously, words alone can only do so much to turn your attitude around. But the two of them made it out in one piece. They can borrow a different car, race again next year. There's options. I can even give you some advice if it comes down to it. Point is, you ought to shift your gears forward, not in reverse. Yeah, makes sense. I'll pass that along to Graham and Lucio. At this rate, tomorrow's race is practically a wash. That still doesn't mean we should just give up. I suppose this is yet another facet of adolescence. Even Van bursts into life when he's talking with these kids. What's the matter, Van? That look on your face tells me you're really hung up on something. Perhaps he is simply mulling over all we've learned now that we've visited every district on our list, Chardin notwithstanding. Coupled with the information obtained from this morning, he may well have grasped the bigger picture, or picked up a scent, if you prefer. Might want to dial back your expectations a notch or two. I ain't gotten that far. I want to do a little more digging in a certain spot I thought we'd skip, since it doesn't have a bulletin board. But we got some extra time, so let's say we go check out the Blacklight District. Oh, right. That place. I suppose we haven't gone there yet, have we? Seeing as it's a seedbed for criminal elements, I only paid a visit when the job deems it necessary. Do you expect to find something there? Aren't the gangsters, mafiosos, and Jaegers just bumming around doing squat? Or could it be possible you believe we'll find a lead on the disappearances there? Nah, if fresh faces from other countries started popping up around town, we'd have heard about it by now. It's more I'm catching a faint whiff of something the shady characters down there wouldn't bat an eye at. And I want to see where that scent trail leads. Ah, that makes sense. Huh? In what way? None of the information gathered thus far could be considered alarming. However, with the root cause still unknown, proper risk management requires all potential blind spots be subjected to a thorough scrutinization. What she said. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Though that's not to say that finding the source of it in the Blacklight District is a for sure thing. It'd definitely be worth a visit, though. I could do with some genuine answers to at least a few of the questions raised today. And hey, we might be able to scrounge up some other leads while we're there. In that case, I suggest we head straight over once the time is ripe. The Blacklight District has been added to the travel menu. Proceeding to the Blacklight District will advance the main story. Unfinished quests, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear. Well, let's finish talking to everybody and call this a little on the short side. We'll pick up in the Blacklight District tomorrow. Lino once had a great racer known as Silver Smoke. But 10 years ago, he had to retire due to a leg injury. There was also suspicion that he was fixing races, and that cloud has never lifted. Seems like he still occasionally appears at a race every now and again. It's a sad story. Carlos? Oh, right. Tonight's when we agreed to meet up over that thing. My grandpa's a big Lino fan, so I am too. I want to be a cool racer, just like Silver Smoke.
I've got beer. Want some?
Well, that's the Republic for you. Who'd have thought auto racing would become so widespread? I'm a reporter for the Imperial Chronicle, and I've come all the way here to get a scoop. Of course, my main focus is on Project Star Taker, but I also want to properly cover cultural news. The GR Championship, huh? That hasn't made its way to the Empire yet. And there's so many other things I'm curious about. I want to cover everything in great detail. One plus of GR cars is that Z1 cars lack is how they feel to ride in. I got to ride in one for work once. I was surprised how comfortable it was and how thrilling. It was so exciting. Just as I thought, the GR Championship has fewer attendees than Z1 races. I'm an Etwis pit girl, so it's up to me to really hype things up. When it comes to the GR Championship, Red Star will prove to be superior. Even if my wife and daughter disagree with me, I'll never concede this point until somebody else actually wins. No question about it, it's gotta be Etwis in the GR too. I mean, nothing's cooler than that. Etwis may hold the top speed for Z1, but Ingert is the fastest in GR. Every car freak knows that. Well, more to it than just speed. All right. Oh, hello.
This here'll knock your socks off.
Ugh. Hey, don't be so glum, Lucio. You gotta stay positive at times like this. You could even borrow a car from one of the other guys and take part that way, right? Oh, that was just bad luck. I'm sure of it. If the car hadn't broken down, I bet he would have settled the score tomorrow. This is awful. Maybe I could lend him my car. Ah, damn it. What am I supposed to do? I mean, look at Graham. He tuned his car and put in real practice time for the GR Championship, and still, how is it fair that all of his hard work was for nothing? I guess we were asking for too much. As if simple street racers like us could win the GR Championship. I thought Graham might have had a shot at it, though. Come on. What had gotten into me? Not only did I end up last, I can't believe I also wrecked the car. That's why I told you not to get too caught up in the moment. Still, don't let this get to you, Graham. You were doing pretty great until that last part. Yeah, but is my machine going to get fixed up in time? I mean, the engine's completely shot. No matter how I look at it, I don't think I'll be able to participate in the actual race tomorrow. Ah, right. That is the biggest issue. But come on, Uncle may be able to help you out, so let's go talk to him first, okay? I made a blunder. If this continues, the High Blood name will wither and fade. I'd normally want to get payback in the race tomorrow, but what am I supposed to do with a car like this? I can't stand losing. No matter what, I need to come out on top in the race tomorrow, but I've got so many problems, like what to do about the car. Is quitting my only option? Can't believe what happened. Graham also thought there was too much competition, what with Lucio also participating. At any rate, the real race is tomorrow. I hope we can take care of all the repairs and other issues in time. All right. See you next time when we go to the Blacklight District and try to wrap up this day. See you then.